Welcome to the AthleteShine.com radio podcast. I'm your host, Steph Molashevsky, and I'm joined by Sergio Phillips, defensive tackle out of San Diego State. How's it going, Sergio?
It's going pretty good. How you doing?
Doing great, doing great. Well, I'm gonna first start out by asking, were you recruited much out of high school?
I wasn't a high recruit out of high school, but I had a few offers, and the majority of them were from the Mountain West. A lot of schools seek me from the Mountain West Conference, so I chose San Diego State because I felt like it was the best field for me.
And you started out first as you came out of high school as an offensive tackle, then switched to defensive tackle, and then the next year switched back to offensive tackle, then back to defensive tackle. I mean, how hard is that transitioning back and forth, and how well do you think you did with that?
It was a big transition. Offense, you play more with your feet in the ground, and with defense, you play on your toes. You try to hit the quarterback. So it was a big transition, but I felt like I did great at it. And I mean, I got this far playing defensive tackle without the help from my high school coaches. I guess I learned a lot of skills from playing offensive line, so it made me a better defensive player from knowing the tendencies from playing the offensive side of the ball. So it helped me out with playing defensive tackle, so it made me a better player.
And at your time at San Diego State, what would you say was the best moment of your career?
I could actually say the best moment of my career is winning 2 championships back to back, because I don't think it was no one at my school who won championships back to back, and that was a big accomplishment for my whole time being there, San Diego State.
And earlier you were talking about how you were Mountain West Conference, people were recruiting you from there. Did you ever feel like you had a little chip on your shoulder like some people do? And does that personify your personality as a player?
Yes, I feel like I definitely had a chip on my shoulder because, like you said, I wasn't the highest recruit or had all the offers coming out of high school, so I always felt like I was the underdog and I had to prove myself to other people. So I guess that came into the way I played.
And you can even build off that by looking at last year at San Diego State. You guys beat 3 Pac-12 schools. Going into those games, what did you want to show people about your skill set?
Going into that game, in the Mountain West, most schools run the ball. So in the Pac-12, they produce receivers and quarterbacks. So they like to throw the ball more. So I tried to show most of the scouts that I could transition into my pass rush and not just be a run stopper. And I wanted to prove to them that I could get a lot of sacks in the game.
And what would you say your strengths and weaknesses are?
I would definitely say my strengths are being aggressive and attacking the run, but my weakness will definitely be in the pass, transitioning into my pass rush.
And who in the NFL would you say you try to model your game after?
I would have to say, I actually choose 2 players because they're twins, and I'm also a twin too. So I say the Pouncey twins, because I know that one of them play offense and one of them play defense, and I feel like I could play both. So I look up to those. I feel like I'm like those type of players.
And this is kind of a funny question, but what player would you want to hit the most in the NFL?
Probably Marshawn Lynch, because I don't know, he real cocky. He show up in the game. I feel like I want to go against him and hit him. I don't know.
Is that your personality, Beast Mode? Could you take down Beast Mode?
I believe I believe I can take down Beast Mode.
Your pro day will probably be coming up a little bit soon. What are you doing to prepare for that?
Up until the pro day, I've been training 5 days a week, and I started my meal prep. I'm eating 5 times a day, and I've been training my 40 times every day, trying to get the right times, and I've been practicing the L drill because I know we do a lot of L drills in the pro day. So I've been doing everything that I can to be the best player I can in the pro day.
And what would you want to show the scouts the most?
The most I would want to show the scouts is the 40 time because most scouts want to see the fastest. They want to see if the D lineman is athletic and he can move. So I want to show them that I can move and I'm athletic and I can run a fast 40 time.
Have you received any, advice from others by going through this process?
Yeah, I have 2 best friends that went through this process last year. They actually play each other today too. DeMonte Casey, he played for the Falcons, and Donnell Pumphrey. I talk to them like every week, and they just tell me just trust in the process and keep working hard and eating right. That's the most important thing that you can do is what you eat is and put into your body so you will stay away from injuries. Because Donnell was telling me he hasn't been able to play because he pulled his hamstring or something. So he's just been trying to tell me like make sure you eating right. And DeMonte, he plays really good. He said he been eating good and making sure he's healthy so he could have a long career in the NFL.
And then one more question here before I let you go. Why should an NFL or any pro team take a chance on you?
I believe that a team should take a chance on me because I'm that guy. I'm not in it for the money. I actually love football. I've been playing football since I was 6 years old. Like you can take a guy like me, and you won't have to pay me as much, and I know that I'll go in and work because I love the game of football. It's not all about the money. It's about do this player work hard? Is he really all into it? Is he about the team? And I feel like I'm about the whole team, and I feel like I could bring a lot to the team because I can play both sides of the ball too.
Hey man, Sergio, you definitely seem like you have a good head on your shoulders, and I'm definitely rooting for you in the future. Good luck to you. And thank you again for taking a little time out of the day to do this.
Oh yeah, thank you for giving me this interview, Tasha.